So you have multiple teams and a lot of chats, and you don't want the chats to intertwine between the different teams. You want a solution where the appropriate team gets the relevant chats without having to worry about who gets what. Through Sanoflow, you can customize the type of access each person has when it comes to chats. Let's see how this can be done. First, we're going to go to Settings, Users. We click on the different users who want to limit access. In this case, I'm going to choose Dan. I can choose the role, the is agent or not. We're going to talk about it. So let's take it each step at a time. First, I'm going to give Dan the test role number 2, and then I'm going to check the is agent. This gives me additional options to choose what kind of inbox Dan will be able to see. In this case, I have 3 options: open, view all conversations. This means that Dan will be able to see all of the conversations that are in the inbox, whether they are relevant to his team or not. This is the default setting for all of the new users that you add, unless you choose a different setting when inviting them. The second option is my inbox. This gives the ability to see the assigned chats and the unassigned conversations. So this means that Dan will be able to see all of the chats assigned to him and any chat that's not assigned to him. If a chat is assigned to any other team member, Dan is not going to be able to see it. The last one is assigned to me. This limits access to conversations and only gives Dan the ability to see the chats that are assigned to him specifically. I'm going to go with this setting for now. I'm going to click on confirm. And now let's go to Dan's account and see how this looks in reality. So this is Dan's account. I'm going to refresh. We had 4 chats. I'm not able to see any chats here because Dan does not have any conversations assigned to him. Let's assign a chat to Dan. I'll go to inbox. I'll take this chat. Assignee. Dan is part of the sales team. Now the chat has been assigned to Dan. I can see his initials here. And now if I check Dan's account, we see this specific chat assigned to him. Notice that the rest of the chats are not visible to Dan because of his settings. Now let's take another setting and see how it looks like. I'm gonna go to Settings, Users, Dan, and choose View all assigned and unassigned conversations. If I switch back and go to Inbox, refresh, we notice that Dan is able to see the chat assigned to him and any chats that are unassigned to anyone. So technically, Dan is able to respond to this chat, and if he chooses to respond to this one specifically or this or that, he will not be taking chats from anyone else because these chats are not assigned to anyone.